And I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own.
We're listening to WeP3 Radio on the Threshold Radio Network.
Don't like the way I'm
Currently playing Scooter Brown Band, Campfire Session.
Well, that preacher man talking on the TV, Lord, he's putting down the rock and roll. He wants me to send a donation cause he's worried about my soul. He said, now Jesus, he walked on the water, and I know that it's true, but sometimes
Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it!
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichmann and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Yo, let's grow. Do it. I just saw this cool thing.
Yeah.
Oh, might have lost it. This crazy lady. I think her name is Cindy Crochet. She's watching right now.
Why are you calling people crazy? That's not very nice.
Oh, she's crazy fun. Are you kidding me?
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Yeah. Look at, there's Kimmer. Hi, Kimmer. Yay. Hoping all is good over there, my dear. Hoping all is good. Well, here we are. We are here. It is Monday at 430.com. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to do something different. Yep, Central Time, and we are here. This is our debrief. We do it every week. We let you know what, we're going to let you know what you missed last night if you weren't around, or we'll just remind you what you saw if you were around. And then we're going to tell you what our friends have been up to and what we've been up to and what Jonathan, holy cow, and Jerry and Dylan, everybody's got rolling down there. And then we might talk about us for a minute as well.
Well, that is us, isn't it?
As well. I mean, like Minnesota us.
Yeah.
If we got something, we'll let you know.
It's snowing here right now, so we don't get to have fun up here.
No, it's not. The pontoon is on its way to my house.
Nice.
Motorboat. We can go motorboating then.
I almost hit the sad trumpet sound.
Surfing USSR? Or USA?
Mr. Gilmore in the house. Boom.
Mr. USA. Jerry Gilmore, thank you for being here. You want to know something, Jerry? We do know why we get to do this. Thank you to the service members and first responders that have committed their time, sweat, blood, limbs, family, and life to give us the freedoms we have that allow us to do what we do daily. That's what we do.
That's Jerry, by the way. First
That is
responder.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does all that. He
Because
checks
all that.
all those markers.
Jerry has run amok with all of the good stuff that we can thank him for. Blood, sweat. You guys know that song, Blood, Sweat, Tears.
I'll tell you what, Jerry's been keeping us busy. For sure.
About time someone did, for Pete's sake.
Right? Trying to take a nap over here, and dude keeps calling.
I know
what?
how that nap thing works down there. I know how that works.
Something about the air. I don't know.
Is that what it was?
I don't know. It's something.
I think the air and full bellies might have had something to do with it.
That could have been. Did we have full bellies?
If you didn't, it's your fault. We're in South Louisiana. You ought to have a full belly.
Full of something. Oh. I just played a game with my sister on Facebook, and it went. I wonder if I can find it. I wonder. It was something about taking a shot with somebody. I bet I won't be able to find it. It'll be on my page. It was something about taking a shot with an animal. Mine came out as through the hose pipe on the bus with a horse. That's how I'm doing a shot.
I don't know that.
Wow.
You might have to get rid of Andrea. She can't
Why?
talk this on here. That's just not.
Why is there a hose pipe?
Like
on
kids
the
are
bus?
coming
I've been
home.
trying to figure out why you got a horse on a bus.
Kids are coming home right now. They don't need to hear stuff like this. It's just, come on.
I can put a horse on a bus, but the hose pipe. My sister got this one and picked me. Shot glass on a boat with a bum makes all the sense. She's hanging with me. Who's got the bus? Who's got the?
That's Andrea's why we can't have the buzz anymore, because everyone wants to post that nasty stuff on there, and because I doing stuff with horses on.
Is there more today? What the
Easily
heck?
sidetracked.
I think Kimmer saved those pictures from days of old and old and golden.
You do not tarnish that name of Kimmer Gwinner.
There's no tarnishing. That's complimentary.
So we get to come here on Mondays and share what we do, because we spend our Sundays busy sharing what others do. And we humbly ask that or do that. And because we know that there are different lures and different baits to catch what we're trying to catch. And that's the men and women who might be struggling for whatever reason. The reality is we're also trying to get the men and women who want to continue the mission. We want to get the people that know that there's a value to serving and taking care of our veterans and first responders. We know that we all get to lay our big fat heads on the pillows of freedom daily, because the men and women who, like Jerry, strap on that badge and that duty belt every day, sadly knocking on wood, because we're losing we're losing them every day. We lost a firefighter yesterday here in Minnesota, off duty, but shot and killed in the streets of Minneapolis. And we don't know. We don't know. We don't know what we don't know. And bottom line, we live in a country and a world that doesn't necessarily accommodate righteousness. We'll put it that way. You know what? If people, I always think about this. I'm not going to go out. Here I go on the box. I always think about this when I'm sitting. Andrew's highlighting my script for me right now. So I always go to like a stadium, whether it's baseball, football, hockey, it doesn't matter. And I sit there and I'm like, why do we have to pay people to pick up the garbage? Why do we have an event where we have to pay people to pick up the garbage? It's ridiculous. We are grown-ass human beings that can pick up after our freaking selves. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, a spilled drink happens and the spilled popcorn happens, this and that. But you are a grown-ass adult that knows how to police yourself. Can you imagine if we didn't have to pay for that kind of stuff? Can you imagine if we didn't have to pay someone to take the cart back to the grocery store? That kind of stuff. I know it's weird, but bottom line, this trickles into our veterans and our first responders. This trickles in. Why do we got to pay for a military? Why we got to pay for a military? Because people don't know how to act and behave. That's why we had to have a military. Because we don't want people creeping in our back door. We don't want other countries to come and take advantage of the United States. You don't want the criminals coming and loitering in your space. Yes, but that's why we come here. That's part of our mission. I mean, we've been visiting a good friend, Matt Burr, recently. He's moving on to good things. A young man who was shot in Afghanistan and took a round through the back of his skull through his right eye socket, and we've been putting him in some stuff that we're doing to help promote what the People's Patriot Project. And there was I don't know, it was a couple summers back. Maddie's service dog had passed away. And this has absolutely nothing to do about me, but I'm part of the story. And Maddie was struggling. Someone just ran him over on a Segway too. He's unable to drive, and a moving truck ran him over on a Segway, and Maddie was struggling a little bit. And the service dog passing was kind of the icing on the cake, and he's sitting in my truck and he's broken. He's bawling. He's like, I got to mow the yard today, Maddie. I got to mow the yard today, Mark. And I'm like, okay. Seems like that might be a thing you're struggling with at the moment. He goes, well, his dog's name was Sergeant. Sergeant's, he's got poop all over the backyard, and I can't pick it up. It's too close. And I'm like, for F's sakes, dude, this is too easy. If one of our service members who has been wounded in combat is struggling, why can't we find someone to pick up that dog poop? So I went out and picked up that dog poop.
And there are pictures to prove it. It did happen. It happened.
And not that I'm above or below picking up dogs. That's not the point I'm trying to make here. The point is, you want to be humbled for a moment. Watch a grown-ass man sit there and bawl in your truck because he can't pull it together for the moment to pick up the dog poop so he can mow his yard. And I threw the mow the yard in there for free as well. Maddie needed to take a break that day. And again, every once in a while we get attacked about, you know what, you guys are in this about yourself. You guys are in this because this is about you. You want your face. Yeah, we didn't want our face on this. We just want to take care of the men and women that have served. And There's no way to do it. Someone's got to do it. And why do we post it? Why do we put it out there? We do that because men and women and other people of our country and our communities need to see that some people are doing good in our country and in our world. And you know what? If you don't like seeing our mugs do it, why don't you come do it? I'm okay with that. You do it. We do a couple campaigns during the week, call to actions. One is, what are you doing? And that question goes out to those that are sitting on the couch. That question goes out to those that are watching when things are happening that don't fit into the coach of our society. If you're watching someone carjack another person, I'm not saying put yourself in harm's way. Don't stand in front of the barrel. I'm going to tell you that right now. And it may not be made for you, but you may not be made to be running into burning buildings. You may not be built to hold the hand of someone taking their last breath while their kid is sitting there crying and you're at the scene of an accident. I get it. But a little time, talent, and treasure. I'm having my moment. I'm getting it. So we come here every Monday, but every Sunday, we share about the mission of those that are doing it. Last night, we had the awesome opportunity. Oh, my notes changed. Why did my notes? Because I'm on the wrong screen. That's why.
Like, I don't know what happened.
Last night, we had the awesome opportunity to have Mr. Melvin Gatewood on. Mr. Melvin is down there in Tennessee running an organization called Operation Continue.
Service.
Service, yeah. And he's got a plethora of things going on. It's classic. Every time we come on and do a show, we have someone that doesn't know when to stop. He doesn't know when to quit. He is time and time and time and time, and he runs and he runs and he runs, and he's got something in the works all the time. Well, Mr. Gatewood has got the Veterans Expo coming up here, and that's down there in Tennessee, May 16th. And are my eyeballs seeing that right?
18.
Thank you. May 18th. My eyeballs were not seeing it quite correctly. This is a Veterans Expo to share, raise money. There's going to be food, fun, music, and other resources for veterans that are in need. He is getting ready to also launch a GoFundMe. He wants to have, in essence, and I'll throw this on there, he didn't say this, but a beacon vehicle that will bring attention to what they're doing so he can go put that vehicle in a space and maybe not necessarily have to create. One of his pieces is he felt that veterans don't always want to go to the coffee shop because they don't want to be in public and they don't want to be in front of people. So if he had a van down there someplace, he could pull up and do a mobile stop, and it could just be the people that are close to his organization, the Operation Continue Service. Love what he's doing. Has one of the most, timid is not the right word I'm looking for. Soft-spoken, carry the big stick action demeanor. Absolutely loved having him on the show last night. If you are in Tennessee or around Tennessee, check out what Melvin's getting done. Go like, share, and do his stuff on his Facebook page. Remember Operation Continue Service. He likes to go ruck marching, and he also acknowledges that's not for everybody. But he likes getting out there and doing the work. And so we appreciate Melvin and what he's getting done out there.
Heck yeah.
Also, on the show last night, we had John Hensley, and his He's got some great music, man. I've been kind of running through some stuff on Spotify. I can't wait to hear some other stuff he's got coming out. I know he said he's working on some new albums, and I know maybe getting enough original songs this year to where he can drop an EP. I would be super excited to hear that. He's another one. I find his voice is kind of like, Mark said it was smoky, but I find it's like a subtle smoky. You know what I mean? It's not like all in your face raspy. It's good. He's got a great voice. Anyways, the first song he had last night was titled Billy Boudreaux. And of all places, he said he was sitting in church and got the thought to write a murder ballad. To each his own. I don't wonder what the sermon was about that day. Encompassed in this song, they had a lot of Louisiana, some alligators, some hurricanes, a little bit of swamp. It just embodied a lot of Louisiana tradition, even the name Billy Boudreaux. But he said he took a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Took a little bit of The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia from Reba McEntire, Old Red, and the song Hurricane, and a little bit of their influence into this song. And in my opinion, it turned out really, really good. The second song was Days Where It Won't Rain. This was a story about John's life, and he joined the service at a young age and then got out of the service and joined the police force, and he was only 21 years old. And he said at some point he realized that through it all, and the good Lord was there all along. And now he's writing murder ballads in church. Third song is Better Be Tough. And this was more or less the story of my life. This is a kind of a tongue-in-cheek song. It says, if you're going to be dumb, son, you better be tough. And, it makes a little fun out of something we may have all heard before. And
I might have to dedicate that song to someone in my household right effing now.
Stop it.
Might also be a little bit of fatherly advice in that song somewhere. I may or may not have heard that before. Just that.
That's awesome. We actually named our episode the same. Thanks to Jerry.
You gotta be dumb, son. You better be tough. It helps when you're the youngest of 8 as well, that you kind of just end up being tough.
That was the horses coming in. I don't know what that was all about. Oh my gosh, I need my office space back. What is going on? Sharing it with the animals.
I need my cold weather back for my office space.
What? No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting a little warm out here these days.
I can only imagine. I think we are at 71.
Yeah, no, that'd be great.
Yeah.
We get up to go to work this morning, and Landon's like, Daddy, I hope you're ready for 85. And I'm like,
Ooh.
We got this all day, man. It's the 95s. That's where I start questioning my job choice.
Right? At least you have air conditioning in your van, right?
Yeah.
Whew. Thank goodness for that. We got James. Thank you, James, for jumping in. It's good to see you today. And Jeremy, yes, because we do know Bobby Boudreaux.
We do know Bobby Boudreaux. James, I got to reconnect with you, brother. Somewhere our community hall, and then we got royalty in the house as well. The one, the only Dawn Ricks is here to see us. What a blessing she is. If you guys want to hear an angel sing, head down to Nashville and listen to Dawn. Or you can go and check out her Spotify and her streaming lines as well. An amazing talent.
Isn't there one other place that you can hear some Dawn Ricks?
Well, you know what? That's funny you mentioned that, Jonathan, because you could go to WeP3 Radio. and listen to that. Or you could go to the People's Patriot Project YouTube channel as well. And we're trying to load up as many awesome opportunities as we can to hear all of our veteran and first responder musicians across the country. You'll hear Mr. Hensley on there as soon as we get that loaded up. And Miss Ricks has been there for a couple of years now. So we appreciate all the hard work she's doing down in Tennessee. It's hard. Nashville. It's hard to remember where everyone's at, but she does an amazing job down there. So, and she's got her face posted on gigantic billboards down there when you get down there to Nashville. It's fun seeing that as well. Speaking of which, and we got another brother that's blowing it up in the world of Nashville. We got Scotty Hastings. You have not Hastings, no S. That's not Andrea's in Hastings, Minnesota. But if you haven't seen or heard Scotty Hastings, he just dropped his EP and is just doing amazing things down there as well. So get out there. Get it out there. Subtle. Who's subtle? Who's subtle around here?
I know it's you guys.
With
What
the
are you guys
WeP3 radio, I think that's what he was talking about.
Oh,
Very
yeah. I don't think we're kind of in your face, boom.
It was very unplanned. It just kind of happened that way, Jeremy.
You know what? That's what makes us good. You know what? We got a lot of content. We got a lot of resources. We have a lot of things to talk about, and so that's where we're at. There's a bunch of stuff coming up here, and I just don't want to click on stuff that isn't or has already happened. But we got. Well, I guess that's over with.
That one's done.
That's done.
That one's done. That one.
But
there we go.
We've got the American Veterans Ball, May 18th. Out there in Washington, D.C., they moved it this year. And so go check out what Mr. Ramos is doing. And it's an amazing event. And we thank him for all the amazing hard work and effort he does when he puts that all together. We got Freedom Fest coming up on May 25th. Exciting to hear because the People's Patriot Project will be represented down there in that space with one of our cook teams that is just boom, bada boom, getting her done, man. From what I understand, and we got some graphics to collect on this stuff still, but from what I understand, for the next 3 weekends in a row, we are cooking at events. Is that true, Jonathan?
Yep. So this weekend, it was kind of last minute. But we were reached out to by Thibodeau PD, and they have a spot that they wanted to use to sponsor a nonprofit, and our name was brought up, and so they're going to sponsor us to have a boil team in the mud bug boil off, which is all the proceeds for this goes back to the Fraternal Order of Police, which takes care of police officers who have issues or are families of police officers that are killed in the line of duty. So this is exciting. We've actually been attending this for quite a few years, and now we get to attend it from the other side of the road where we're going to be out there boiling crawfish for all the people to come through and having conversations with people about who we are and what we do. So that's going to be fun. And then the following weekend is going to be busy because Commish is turning 10. So I have Commish birthday party and also the VFW post 3665 out of Raceland, which that's the one we attended, and that's the one I'm set up at. But they are having their annual crawfish boil for the VFW and the VFW auxiliary as well. So that will be the following weekend. That's, let's see, May 18th. And then on May 25th, as Mark mentioned, is Freedom Fest, where we're going to be out there helping the South Louisiana Veterans Organization have a cook team out there, but we're also going to have a couple of volunteers helping them keep things organized and rolling and do whatever we can to help those guys out because they're doing a heck of a lot of good down here in South Louisiana.
Outstanding stuff. And again, we'll get those graphics up so everyone can see and be part of that as well. And we don't have an official graphic for this one yet. Do want to do a shout out to Mr. Mello out there with Contagion Effect popping in. Thank you for being here, brother. This year, down at the Mall of America, there is the Vietnam War 50th anniversary commemoration, which is kind of a big deal. Reads Across America is coming into town to be part of that event, and Mr. Chapman has reached out to the People's Patriot Project to ask us to co-host and be part of that broadcast with them. Super excited to be recognized in that manner. And also, and I can't remember the time slot, but you should be able to hear the People's Patriot Project. We got your 6 at 6 podcast on Reads Across America Radio currently now, and ready to roll, buck and run with that bad boy. It is the 9 o'clock slot on Tuesdays, and that's Eastern time. So you know what, Minnesota, you don't have to be in bed yet. That's going to be at 8 o'clock. And for you Californians, that is, well, Louisiana's 8 o'clock. Out in the California, that is going to be the 6 o'clock slot in the afternoon. So we better make sure we don't have our Doc Todd stuff lined up in our radio at that time, because we don't want that to interrupt dinner time. Yes.
You're on the Tuesday slot as well?
Are you asking Jonathan that?
Yeah, Eric.
What did I just say? I said Jonathan, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're Jonathan.
This is Jonathan over here.
He's Eric Mello.
That's okay.
Both extremely, don't take this the wrong way, both
Handsome.
extremely handsome men.
Handsome men.
Sitting on you, Eric. Always, every time.
But one of us is a grandpa, and one of us is not.
Truth.
There is truth in that. There is truth. You know what? Grandparents are cooler than just your regular parents. So.
I mean,
wait.
Jerry's with me on that
like
one.
15 more years, but I can't wait.
Landon's almost ready. We just had a teacher in Wisconsin hook up with a 5th grader. So, he's almost ready.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. That was like right up the road from Andrea, I think. Yeah. Well,
What?
right there in Hudson, man.
Craziness.
Right up the road from you.
You are crazy.
Is that one of your coffee mates up there or something? Just kidding.
Yeah.
I know you wouldn't hang out with those kinds of people. Where's Kinsley?
Eric.
Where is Kinsley? Miss Kinsley. She's probably getting big.
Let's do it, Crystal. If you're talking to us, maybe you're talking to someone else.
2 grandkids. Nice.
Are we in trouble? Is that what's happening?
No, it sounds
Probably.
like she's putting an intervention on us.
I feel like the 2 of you are about to be in timeout, and me, I'm about to just be by myself down here in Louisiana, away from all that.
Yeah, well, I ain't involved in any of that stuff.
She's with Mama. She's getting big, I bet, already. So cute. She's adorbs. She is adorbs. Look at what we got going on. So let me tell you about this. This week we have meetings. Believe it, we got a meeting and then a meeting and there's meetings and then maybe probably a rescheduled meeting and then there's some of those meetings. Maybe a taco meeting. But then it's our board meeting on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have that. Okay. We actually tomorrow night have a meeting. Hang on, how does that go? Tonight, this new person that we'll talk about in about a month has a meeting tonight. And then tomorrow night, we have a meeting with him. And then the next night, we meet with our board to talk about him and some things. And so, I'm not trying to be secretive. We just can't say anything yet. So it's going to be a surprise. I'm hoping it's a big surprise. There's that. So we got our, I'm looking at my calendar just to make sure. We've got our board meeting Saturday, 6th annual Thibodeau. You already talked about that. Fop Lodge, Mudbug Boil Off. And then we don't have guests so much because guess what's on Sunday? Well, Mother's Day. Don't forget. Secret squirrels. Could be squirrel stuff. That's why Ms. Crochet was watching today, just so that you could remember. Anyway, it'll be Mother's Day, so say hey to your mothers if they're here, and if they're not, pick a mother, say hey. But that's on Sunday, and then we'll be here, but we'll be celebrating our 200th live episode. 200. It's pretty cool, right? I do have to say this. I don't know if, well, we could find all 200 of them. A couple of them are just in scattered places because when we were new at this, Mm-hmm. They could be here, they could be there, but they are everywhere. Jeremy and your damn squirrels. I don't know. So we're gonna celebrate that on. Oops, I got the wrong notes. On Sunday. That will be fun and exciting. We've got this WeP3 radio. I think we put it on there. I'm gonna put it on there again because I don't think anybody can actually get enough of it. Gosh dang. WeP3 radio rocks. Even finally, if it's Siri or whoever it is on my Google Home Nest thingy, they're finally finding it and actually letting it roll without stopping it. What else? Is there anything else going on? Trying to find anything. I mean, we've met some people live. I don't know. I think Facebook is okay with this, but I might have sold myself out just saying it. You guys, if you want to see some past episodes, I'm catching up with our tail right here on this thing called Rumble Student Driver.
Bust all the way off the rails today.
I got a lot to say, Jeremy. I got a lot to say. You listen up, pal. Anyway, Rumble's kind of fun, except that every time you post something, there is someone out there who can make you millions on the old money making Rumble. That's not the path we're on. If somebody just wants to hand us the millions, that would work a lot better. But we're here. We're here. Honestly, thank you, Jeremy. You're funny. I appreciate it a ton. And shoot, I just don't know if I have anything else. You know, there's an Irish song about what I have not left to give.
Are you going to sing it to us?
Huh?
Are you going to sing it to us?
I can't say it on this.
Oh.
I got no trucks left to give. I don't sing, and that's not the way it goes, but I was trying to. I have no choice.
Now the time to drop a bomb on everybody.
Uh-oh. What's
Oh
happening?
boy.
It just literally right before the show started. That's why I was like 3 minutes late. But I'm working on there's a need for a veteran in a powered wheelchair down here. And I just had somebody reach out like 2 weeks ago that had one. So I'm trying to put all that together down here. So we might get to be a part of somebody else's we'll call it recovery.
Very cool.
Pretty exciting stuff.
That is very cool.
Eric Mello plays at 11 p.m. on Contagion Effect on Tuesdays.
That's what I thought. I thought it was 10 though. It's
Well,
probably 10 his time. What it is.
Well, it would be later for us.
11 o'clock his time.
Well,
So like 1 o'clock a.m. our time.
1 a.m. in the morning for us.
Could be.
Gosh, I'm not a trucker. I mean, God bless all the truckers. I just couldn't do it. I know
If
Mel.
I was a trucker, I'll tell you what I'd be doing at 1 a.m. on a freaking, I guess that'd be Wednesday morning. I'd be listening to the Contagion Effect podcast.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
East Coast 11.
East Coast 11. Oh.
So that'd be 10 o'clock our time.
No, 9. Wait.
No,
East Coast
That's-
11, did you say? Oh, yeah, 10. Sorry.
10, and then that would be 3 hours for them. Why would Mello, tell us why you're telling us to. Why wouldn't you tell it your time? I don't get it.
Because it's clearly hard for us to figure out.
Yeah.
Duh.
Jeremy says sleep's a crutch and he don't need a crutch. He's got wheels.
Truth.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, boy. That is awesome.
Did we is the plan for next week official?
Well, I mean, did you put that email out?
No. I don't have the contacts for that email.
Yes, you do.
I do. Yeah, they're just not. Okay, I got you.
You wanted to make jokes to me about the name of a racehorse on this weekend, and you had all the permissions in the world.
Why are you guys talking in code? Do I know what you're talking about?
Well, you should know what we're talking about, but
You started the conversation.
right.
Holy crap. Is that still going? Same conversation?
Yeah. Racehorses.
Racehorse.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. you did.
I picked the runner up. I picked number 2, the number 2 horse. I picked 3, but I think my third was the one with the least odds, but he came in higher than they thought.
See, Kimmer knows. Kimmer,
Did you win?
He
Jonathan
sees
won.
all.
you need to be here and crack the whip more, Kimmer. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah, no doubt. Moderator. Be the moderator to this debate.
Oh boy.
No one likes Taco Bell. Sorry, Taco Bell. We weren't really reaching out to you ever for yeah. I got some exciting news. I got a second email today from a beer company out of Texas. Now, this is not a brewery.
What kind of?
Well,
I mean, if you make beer, are you a brewer?
I mean, it's not a brewery. We have a lot of relationships with microbreweries, and this is not a microbrewery. This is a straight up American-made beer company that wants to know how they can help.
Straight out of Texas. That's funny.
That it's exciting.
Like the Beastie Boys.
I have a lot of conversations going on right now. I'm not even gonna Mr. Mello, your secret's safe with me, man. That's what I'm just gonna say. Your secret's safe with me. Nothing illegal, nothing bad. We just have to he's had to change when his show's on Reason Across America. It's all good. It's all good.
He dyes his hair. Is that his secret? We're sharing secrets.
No, Jonathan doesn't dye his hair.
Mello, do you dye your hair?
Or I do, but you'll never know.
Oh. I mean, does the carpet match the drapes, Jonathan? I mean,
Strange question.
it's all linoleum. It's all linoleum.
Strange question.
We're gonna get it. I embrace the gray. You have earned it. I appreciate
You
it.
need to. I'm telling you. I've been asked a lot if I would dye my beard, and I said only for a good cause, and it would have to be bright as fucking green.
Should we put it bet on how many years before Jonathan runs the old Grecian formula?
I think Kimmer needs to run her own show. That'll be called Tacos and Sausage. That's what a great
Train has left the station, Jeremy. and it took the street instead of the rails.
Jeremy and Kimmer can do a show together called Tacos and Sausage.
Yeah, I think that's what
amazing.
I think.
On a train.
On a train. The train leaving from Boston at 9 a.m. carrying 238 passengers.
Oh.
And the train leaving from Dallas.
We won't match
say it.
make. We tried that once already, haven't we, John? We ain't gonna do that again. We're not gonna match make
Oh, jeez.
a podcast show. We're not gonna do that. I will embrace the gray when it happens. That's what I'm gonna say. When it happens, I'm gonna embrace it.
Yeah, me
Seems
too.
to me like it happens from here down, if you know what I'm saying.
Huh.
Keep up with it. It'll never be gray.
That's just weird.
He's got his own warning labels.
Yes. Uh-oh. I agree.
It says, "Don't pull the string in public."
Oh my god! We got so much stuff going on.
If I do this really fast, does it work?
What?
If I do that really fast, you guys figure it out?
No, it doesn't work fast enough. There you go.
It's
Kind of does a little bit.
mom upside down.
What are we going to end on today, guys?
I think we should play a Don Ricks song. I know there's one in there.
All right.
I
Didn't we
think
do that
so.
last time she showed up? She's only going to do that when she should. We can't feed these stray cats like that. I'm totally joking.
I think we can. I think she's straight our way, and let's toss it out to her. Maybe she'll come back for more.
She will come back for more. I love it. We love Don Ricks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got her ready to roll?
Oh.
I'm
Let's
looking.
ask the person who never does music.
Well,
Let's see. Let me see. When did they start letting us have so much in here?
It's 100. We get to have 100 things. That's it.
Uh-oh.
I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I bet.
Did somebody have to make room?
All right. No more dead air. Let's go with
I got
what
it. I got one. Ready for it?
Yep.
Stop in Sunday. Got your 6 at 6 Central Time, 1800. We'll be here. We'll be fun. We'll be real. Peace.
It's not working.
It is working.
Sorry. Just a song. I don't know how to work this. Why you guys?
It's fine. It's full.
Taxes are too high. Acid rain falls from the sky. In America, we agree things aren't what they should be, but still we see apathy, and everyone's so hard to please in America. Sometimes I take for granted what God has given me and forget that I'm living in the land of the free. I should be ashamed when I complain that I don't have what I need, when there are people in the world who would give anything just to be in America. A football game on an autumn day, before a single play is made, we all bow our heads to pray in America. March for peace down a city street. Some believe, some disagree, but we all have the right to speak in America. Sometimes I take for granted what God has given me and forget that I'm living in the land of the free. I should be ashamed when I complain that I don't have what I need, when there are people in the world who would give anything just to be in America. Are we too blinded by our greed to stop and take a look and change what we know can be better and appreciate the good? Oh, my country, 'tis the thee, land that I love. Our words too seldom spoken,